Tom, you covered a tremendous amount of ground. I know this is almost a little bit exhausting to talk about all the things that someone needs to do to begin scanning. Is there something that we haven't talked about that if someone that was totally new to Matterport scanning, totally new to the Matterport Pro 3 camera, maybe they're thinking about buying it, they just bought it, in addition to what we've covered, what else would you want to say to them?
Well, I'll say that when I bought my first one, it made kind of a humming sound that people were describing as a weed eater sound, and I thought that was normal. And it wasn't until I bought my second one, which was this one, and this one was really, well, it might not have been this one, but anyway, I bought my second camera and it was quiet like this one. And I said, okay, there must have been a problem somewhere with the first one I have. So I reached out to Matterport and they were super responsive, and they RMA'd it, allowed me to return it back to them, and they sent me a new one. I had the new one within a day on my doorstep. I made a good video about their customer service experience with that. And one of the ones that I bought recently had a gear, I guess, kind of break inside. There's a gear in there that broke, and it prevented the camera from completing a rotation when it got really hot. So I don't know if it was broke or if something happened, but it apparently got way overheated. And once it cooled down after a few hours, it worked again, but then it stopped. So anyway, they RMA'd that one really quick. Their customer service is great with that. So kudos to them. But if you hear any weird sounds that don't sound normal, reach out to them.
Yeah, I want to say again, in the We Get Around Network forum, I haven't even looked lately, since we've been doing this since 2014, there have been, let's see, almost 100,000 posts on 17,000 topics. There are a lot of posts. There are really just a handful. There might be just a dozen about people reporting Matterport Pro 3 camera anomalies, things that have been a problem. In fact, yeah, you can find everything in the We Get Around Network forum, WGAN-forum.com, that's Pro 3 related by searching for the tag Pro 3. And if you're just interested in what problems have been reported, Pro 3 problems, that's a tag. And again, it's only like a dozen problems have been reported. I think, Tom, you've hit the jackpot because you've had sound issues where it was loud. There's only been a couple other people that have reported that. We've had some people report hex nuts coming loose. In fact, just right now you needed to tighten your hex nut. There have been a few other problems, like you say, where the camera hasn't completed a rotation. But I think it's important to say there's less than a dozen reports of problems. And I want to say anyone that had a problem contacted Matterport. They were super fast about getting a new Pro 3 camera swapped out and getting the anomaly camera back.
And just because they get beat up a lot, I will say that there's no other camera manufacturer that will do that. Sony's not going to do it. Canon's not going to do it. Nikon's not going to do it. iGuide may do it, but they've been really, really responsive, to me anyway, on RMA cameras that have been damaged.
Okay, return authorization, the RMA.